Hello YouTube, this is Caleb here with the Lord's Patriots, and this is part 6 of answering questions that Christians cannot answer. This will cover questions 21 through 25, I believe. And if you haven't been following us, this is a video in a series of 60-something questions that a guy put on YouTube that Christians supposedly could not answer, so I'm going through and answering all of them because I figured that'd be pretty fun. So anyway, let's get right to them. Question 21. Is it possible that your prayers have no supernatural effect and only serve to make you feel better? Okay, so does our prayers just simply serve to make us feel better instead of actually doing any good? I'll give you an example. So I was painting a roof one time, and I was on the end of a forklift, and someone else had to come out of the shop to move the forklift over whenever I was ready to paint the next area of the trim because it wasn't wide enough to get all of it. So I got done with painting this one area and prayed to God that the guy would come out and check on me so he could move the forklift over. And about 3 seconds later, this guy walks out the door and he's like, "You ready?" or whatever. And I just thought that was the best thing ever. And there's been stories like that I can remember forever. And you can look up lots of stories like that where prayer works. It does work. So God does answer prayer. 22. Would you ever admit if the last question were true? So if the last question were true, meaning that our prayers are only to make us feel better, then would I admit it? Now keep in mind that Christianity is completely true. I do not believe that it is false for a second, but I believe in facts. If I saw facts, actual facts, not doctored facts, that show that prayer did not work or whatever, then I would say so. But I do know that prayer works, as I just said in the last question. Prayer works just like the Bible says it does. So I know for a fact that our prayers do work. Number 23. Is there anything in your life that makes you doubt that God exists? Is there anything in your life that makes you feel like God does not exist? Let me think about no. There's nothing in my life that tells me that God does not exist. There's plenty of people that tell me that. Everywhere you turn, there's things that tell you that God, or there's TV stuff and other things that tell you that God is not real, but they just don't know what they're talking about. I see everywhere that God is real. If there's anything, or is there anything in my life that tells me that God isn't real? No. Number 24. How would your life change if you had serious doubts about God's existence? If I had serious doubts about Christianity, then I would look at all the facts. And then I would probably be drawn right back to Christianity because there's the most evidence that that is the most true religion. So I don't think my life would change that drastically if I doubted the Word. But if I did doubt the Word, then there would be a lot more stuff to deal with than I am dealing with now, because not believing in the Word is more bondage than believing in it. Because believing in the Word is freedom. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free, and the Bible is the truth. Let God be true and every man a liar. That's what the Bible says. So I don't think this question is completely relevant to me because I never would doubt the Bible at all. And if you don't know God, and you don't know about the Bible, and you don't believe in any of it, you should look into it yourself, because this is a life-changing deal. I mean, what do you have to lose? Sure, some of your friends might not like you, but they just don't know how freeing being a Christian is. It's amazing how much freedom you have when you're a Christian. I mean, sure, you do the stuff that God tells you to do, but you have a choice to do it or not, just like you have a choice now. 25. Was Jesus white? Was Jesus white? These people really need to come up with some more questions because I don't know why we can't answer that. Most historians say that Jesus was probably dark colored, kind of like Indians, I think. I don't think he was white, like Caucasian, like I am. I think he was darker, like some of the Jews were at that time. So was he white? No, I don't think he was. So I hope you liked those answers that I gave, and feel free to give me your opinion of what I said in the comments below, and ask your own questions if you have any. But anyway, like and subscribe, and stay tuned to see more videos from the Lord's Patriots.